Hey, what's up, y'all? I just wanted to do a video about some of the current, the result of current circumstances of COVID-19, and that is our workforce. And so I wanted to do this video really for encouragement and hopefully to serve as a resource. And so I can remember, I want to say maybe like some years back now, I had my position ended at the organization that I was working for. And just like, especially like a time like now, like that was the worst time for me to become unemployed. At that time, I had just had my first child, I was newly married, and I had bought my first house, or actually that was closing day. So the day that my position ended at my current job, I was a temp worker for there, and budgetary whatever reasons, they didn't renew the position, and so there was nowhere else for me to go at that point. And so I was devastated. I was distraught. I was like, man, what am I gonna do? I told my wife what happened. She was upset about it, and she was working at the time. And so I'm like, yo, what am I gonna do? And first thing I did was I prayed. I was like, all right, I don't know what's gonna happen next, but Lord, you're gonna have to be the one to do this for me, or to help me to do this, because I don't know what to do. And again, like I was saying before, that was the day that I was supposed to close on my house, and thank goodness it did happen. And the funny part about that is sometimes the banks will call. They'll want you to verify employment or verify the amount of money that's in the bank just before they go ahead with the closing. And I didn't get called. And actually, I bought my first house with my dad, and so he was the one that got called. And so I'm like, Lord, thank you, because if they would have called me, it would have been a wrap at that point. And so I'm definitely, thankful for that. But I really just wanted to do this video to say, listen, if you're having issues at work, or if it's just not working out, or for whatever reason you were let go, or you were furloughed, or your time has been reduced, I've been there before. I know how it is. I know how it feels, and it sucks. And I just wanted to offer you just some of the things that I did while I was unemployed. The first thing I did was I put together a plan. And so I worked with my mentor and put together a plan. Okay, these are some things that I can do while I have a vacation, right? I have a little vacation. And so I put a plan together, and then I can remember going to the unemployment office, making sure that I filed for that, working with the folks over at the Department of Labor, and that was very, very helpful with that. But I'm gonna be honest with you all, I had a lot of pride. I didn't like being in there. I thought that I was too qualified to be at a place like that. But when I sat in the lobby and I saw the people that were coming through from all different walks of life, it was humbling. It was truly humbling. Like, wow, like this can happen to anybody, even the best of us. And so that really, really showed me that having a career is great. It's amazing. It's what pays a lot of the bills. But also too, to have something else, another stream or a couple other streams of income that are coming in, because especially when on certain times we don't know what's going to happen, especially with the market might implode. We don't know what's going to happen. And so with that being said, it's great to have some other sources of income too. One of them is home-based businesses. And now I know you're like, oh, okay, he's going to give a pitch about home-based. No, I'm not going to give a pitch about anything. I just want you to know that a home-based business is an option. And that might be a great option for you. It may not be, and that's okay. Another option is you create your own business. So is there something that you're really, really good at? Is there something that when people say, when you do it, they're like, wow, that's amazing. Do you make amazing cakes or cookies? Do you do great with photography? That's one of the things I picked up was photography. My photography business started because I was unemployed. That's how it all started, because of me being unemployed. Me looking at this camera right now, and mind you, I went to school for communications and broadcasting, but I had put the camera down for almost 10 years. And so I was like, you know, what skills do I have or that I was able to acquire over time, and this was one of them, being a photographer and a videographer. So that's how that started. I also started consulting. That's something else that you can do if you're laid off or if you're out of income, is that you can consult. What skills are you good at? What can you offer? What can you teach people? You know, that's something that people are looking for that. And now, even virtually, I'm sure virtual consultation is going to go through the roof now. So that's something to consider and to think about. And so I just want to end this video by saying, be encouraged. Everything is going to be okay. I've been there. Millions of people have been there, but we all bounce back. And it took me about a year and a couple months before I was able to get hired again for an organization. And thankfully, I've been working ever since then. And so if you're watching this video right now, please go down to your local Department of Labor office, see what jobs are available. I know I said that I had got my position ended at my temp agency, but temp agencies are a great place to go, because even if you're not working at a full-time basis now, working through a temp agency can be a great way to get some money in the meantime. Now, I understand some people may argue with me and say, you know, I'm getting more in unemployment than I would if I'm working, and that very well be the case. That's why you have a plan. So you have a plan, and then you work that plan. You work it out, and keep your eyes and your ears open for different opportunities that are out there. And also take this time to meet people. It's so important. The world that we live in is about networking, right? It's about meeting people. It's about befriending people. It's about offering things to people, whether it's that advice or a service. It's really just about community and getting connected. So get connected. Thanks for watching this video. And again, be encouraged, because you will make it on the other side.